The Bible is a book full of amazing stories. It's a collection of narratives that have inspired countless generations, offering wisdom, guidance, and a glimpse into the divine. Stories of courage, faith, and miracles. Tales of ordinary people doing extraordinary things through their unwavering belief and trust in God. But some stories stand out as truly extraordinary. They capture our imagination and challenge our understanding of life and death. Have you ever heard of people who never died? Not just legends or myths, but actual accounts documented in the sacred texts. Not people who lived a really long time, but people who were taken directly to heaven by God. It's a concept that defies our natural understanding of mortality. The Bible tells us about two such men, Enoch and Elijah. Their stories are unique and filled with divine mystery. These men experienced something most of us can't even imagine. They were so close to God that they transcended the usual human experience. They walked so closely with God that they bypassed death and entered directly into His presence. Imagine the depth of their faith and the purity of their devotion. Imagine the wonder, the awe, the sheer impossibility of it all. It's a testament to the boundless possibilities that exist within the realm of faith. Their stories are not just ancient history, they resonate with us today, reminding us of the power of a life lived in close communion with the divine. They offer us a glimpse of God's power and the incredible possibilities that await those who choose to walk closely with Him. It's an invitation to explore the depths of our own spiritual journey. So, let's delve into the lives of these two men and discover the secrets of their extraordinary journeys. What made their relationship with God so special that they were granted such a unique fate? What can we learn from their experiences? How can their stories inspire us to deepen our own faith and walk more closely with God? And what does it mean for our own walk with God? Their lives challenge us to reflect on our own spiritual journey and the possibilities that lie ahead when we truly commit to walking with the divine. Enoch's story is told in the book of Genesis, one of the most ancient and revered texts in human history. It is found at the very beginning of the Bible, in the Old Testament, which lays the foundation for many of the beliefs and stories that follow. Genesis chapter 5 verse 24 tells us, Enoch walked faithfully with God, then he was no more, because God took him away. This verse, though brief, is profound in its simplicity. These simple words speak volumes about the kind of relationship Enoch had with God. It wasn't just a matter of belief or faith, it was a daily lived experience. He didn't just believe in God, he walked with God. This implies a journey, a continuous and active engagement with the divine. Every day Enoch chose to live in a way that honored God and followed His ways. His life was a series of choices that reflected his deep commitment and devotion. He made God a priority in his life, and his heart was in tune with God's heart. This alignment of hearts is what made Enoch's walk with God so special and unique. Imagine walking through a garden with a close friend, sharing stories and enjoying each other's company. This imagery helps us understand the intimacy and closeness of Enoch's relationship with God. That's a picture of what Enoch's relationship with God was like, a close, personal, and continuous connection. It was a relationship built on trust, love, and mutual respect. It's no wonder that God chose to take Enoch directly to heaven. This act was a testament to the depth of their relationship and the purity of Enoch's faith. Enoch's life was a testament to the power of a life lived in close fellowship with the Almighty. His story encourages us to seek a deeper, more personal relationship with God, one that goes beyond mere belief and enters into the realm of daily, faithful walking with Him. In a world filled with distractions and challenges, Enoch's story reminds us of the importance of prioritizing our spiritual journey and staying true to our faith. His life serves as an inspiration for all who seek to walk closely with God. So, as we reflect on Enoch's story, let us strive to walk faithfully with God, just as he did, and experience the profound peace and joy that comes from a life lived in harmony with the divine. Even though Enoch's time on earth was cut short, his impact was profound. Hebrews chapter 11 verses 5-6 tell us, "By faith Enoch was taken from this life, so that he did not experience death. And without faith it is impossible to please God." Enoch's life stands as a beacon of faith for all of us. He reminds us that a life lived in obedience and devotion to God is a life that pleases God. And when we please God, we open ourselves up to His blessings and His incredible plan for our lives. Even though Enoch is no longer physically present, his story continues to inspire and challenge us. His legacy reminds us that our lives have eternal significance, and that our choices today have consequences for eternity. How will you choose to live your life? Will you, like Enoch, walk faithfully with God each and every day? Elijah was another remarkable man who never experienced death. He was a prophet who lived in a time of great spiritual darkness and idolatry. Elijah boldly confronted kings and challenged the wickedness of his generation. Yet, through it all, he remained faithful to God. Imagine a world where people have turned away from God, embracing false gods and wicked practices. That was Elijah's world. But amidst the darkness, Elijah stood strong, a shining light in a world desperate for hope. His ministry was marked by miracles and confrontations. He called down fire from heaven, raised the dead, and prophesied against the wicked. Elijah's life was a testament to the power of God at work in and through a life fully surrendered to his will. Section 5. A fiery departure. Elijah's dramatic exit. Elijah's departure from earth was nothing short of spectacular. It was an event that has been etched into the annals of history, a moment so profound that it continues to inspire awe and wonder to this day. 2 Kings chapter 2 verse 11 tells us, "As they were walking along and talking together, suddenly a chariot of fire and horses of fire appeared and separated the two of them, and Elijah went up to heaven in a whirlwind." This whirlwind was not just any ordinary gust of wind, it was a divine force, a manifestation of God's immense power and glory. Imagine witnessing such an event. The sheer magnitude of it would leave anyone speechless, standing in awe of the divine spectacle unfolding before their eyes. A chariot of fire descending from the heavens, a whirlwind of power, and the brilliance of the fiery horses illuminating the sky. It was a scene that defied the natural order, a moment where the heavens touched the earth. And then, in the blink of an eye, Elijah is gone, taken up to be with God. This sudden and dramatic ascension left an indelible mark on those who witnessed it, a testament to the extraordinary destiny that awaited Elijah. It's a scene that speaks of God's power, glory, and the mysterious ways in which he operates. The parting clouds and the radiant light breaking through them symbolize the divine presence in the heavenly realm that Elijah was being taken to, and the incredible destiny that awaits those who serve him faithfully. Elijah's life and his dramatic exit serve as a powerful reminder of the rewards of unwavering faith and devotion. Elijah's departure serves as a reminder that God's ways are higher than our ways, and that his plans for us are beyond our comprehension. It challenges us to trust in his divine wisdom and to remain steadfast in our faith. And his thoughts are higher than our thoughts. This profound truth encourages us to look beyond our limited understanding and to embrace the divine mysteries with a heart full of faith and trust. It reminds us that we serve a God who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine. Elijah's dramatic exit is a testament to the boundless possibilities that lie within God's plans for us, urging us to live a life of faith, hope, and unwavering devotion. Section 6. The Power of Faithfulness. Lessons from Enoch and Elijah. What can we learn from the lives of Enoch and Elijah? First and foremost, we learn the power of faithfulness. Both men chose to walk closely with God, even when it was difficult. They remained true to their calling, and God honored their faithfulness in extraordinary ways. Their stories challenge us to examine our own lives. Are we walking closely with God? Are we living in obedience to His word? Are we seeking His will for our lives? The answers to these questions will determine the course of our lives and the legacy we leave behind. Enoch and Elijah weren't perfect, but they were committed to following God. And in their commitment, they discovered the secret to a life that transcends the ordinary and embraces the extraordinary. Section 7. Why did God take them? Exploring the possible reasons. The Bible doesn't explicitly state why God chose to take Enoch and Elijah directly to heaven. Some speculate that it was to spare them from the pain and suffering of death. Others believe it was to reward their extraordinary faithfulness. Perhaps God wanted to demonstrate His power and sovereignty over life and death. Or maybe He wanted to give us a glimpse of the glorious future that awaits those who belong to Him. Whatever the reason, the stories of Enoch and Elijah remind us that God's ways are not our ways. He is full of surprises and capable of doing things that defy human understanding. And sometimes He chooses to work in ways that leave us speechless, filled with awe and wonder. Section 8. Hope for today, the promise of eternal life. The stories of Enoch and Elijah offer us hope. Hope for a future where death is not the end. Just as God took them directly to be with Him, we too have the promise of eternal life through faith in Jesus Christ. In John chapter 11 verses 25 to 26, Jesus said, I am the resurrection and the life. Whoever believes in me will live, even though they die, and whoever lives by believing in me will never die. These words offer us the incredible assurance that death has lost its sting, and the grave has been defeated. Because of Jesus' sacrifice on the cross, we can have confidence that one day, we too will experience the fullness of God's presence, just like Enoch and Elijah. And Section 9, Our Walk with God, Living with Eternity in Mind. The stories of Enoch and Elijah are not just ancient tales, they are timeless reminders of God's power and the hope we have in Him. They challenge us to live each day with eternity in mind, making choices that honor God and draw us closer to Him. Let's choose to walk faithfully with God, just like Enoch and Elijah. Let's live lives marked by obedience, devotion, and a deep desire to please Him. And let's hold on to the hope that one day, we too will experience the fullness of His presence either through a glorious departure like theirs, or through the resurrection to come. May their stories inspire us to live lives worthy of the calling we have received, knowing that our God is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine.